It certainly is, mate. Now, look, can I take this moment just to say a bit of a word to you fellas and also to the nation?
Please do.
Thanks, mate. A bit of background music would be
Sure. How's
nice
that?
if I could. Now, a long time ago, that's a little bit cheesy, actually. Could you do something a little bit more powerful?
Well, I didn't really know what you were after.
Or just something a little bit. This is an emotional moment for me, and you're kind of wrecking it.
It's kind of elevator music, isn't it?
Yeah.
All right, hold on.
Just something a little bit more powerful.
How's that?
Not bad.
That's great. As you can see, fellas, in New Zealand, this is Ricky. He's here. He's my emotional support person, which I need right now, but I'll pass him over to Tom.
He just urinated on the carpet as well.
Yeah, it didn't help. Now, look, guys, I started here on Bhuja about 5 years ago. Before you guys even came on board, and I tell you what, back then...
I thought you were going to say before we were born.
No, it was before you guys came on board, and I tell you what, back then we were struggling. It was just Jason and I, and we, if I remember rightly, I think we were negative 34,000 viewers, which is unheard of. That's 34,000 people consciously trying not to listen to the show.
Probably because you can't see the radio. So.
Yeah.
Well, that's it.
Struggle to get viewers in radio.
But day by day, we built that show up. As you know, a few months back, 6 months ago now, Jace left to pursue other stuff, TV, etc. I'm going to have to be honest with you, New Zealand. My instinct then was to also leave, okay? But the powers that be talked me into staying, and thank God they did, because otherwise I wouldn't have worked with you two fine DJs, in my opinion, two of the top goddamn DJs on the planet.
Thanks.
Okay, and again, we've done some shit radio together and some good stuff. Okay, so let's not get ahead of yourself. But on we go. I mean, I had other radio offers. I was asked to do a talkback show that was done purely in Morse code, and I turned that down.
That sounds tedious.
Yeah, I also had a chance to do a Love Songs After Midnight kind of radio show on a Korean fishing boat to the Korean market. I turned that down. Fellas, what I'm trying to say here, about 2 months ago, I approached the powers that be here, and I said to them, look, guys, I'm loving it. It's my life, but I've just got to get back into the TV a bit more, and this will be my final year.
You find a lot more viewers there than radio, like you said before.
Yeah, well, whatever it was, Matt, I needed to get back into that, and that's what I'm doing. And I can announce now that a lot of people know that I'll be doing a new series of Late Night Big Breakfast with Jace shortly, which is great. I'd love you guys to be a part of that.
Oh, that'd be
also,
great. We're looking for a job.
I heard that. Now, look, on a serious note, it has been fantastic working with you guys, and we will continue, of course. Big plans next year, apparently, here on Hauraki. John and Ben coming in on here. Another couple of great DJs, great guys.
Do you reckon it's because we keep calling it Hauraki?
Hauraki, whatever you want to call it. I think the point here is the station's got a good future. I want to thank, she had a couple of notes down here I wanted to go into. This is the emotional part. It's my support person I need to bring in here. Guys, I just want to, on behalf of yourselves and myself, thank the support team here at Hauraki.
You're talking about the dog?
Yeah, and him. That make the show work.
Support team.
I want to sort of thank you guys especially for putting up with what goes on the last few months, etc. I know you guys will be carrying on and doing fantastic stuff here.
In a way, you've been our support dog.
Well, thanks, man. That's brilliant. But on behalf of everyone here and us, we're all in this together. Thanks. I just need to spend some time with Ricky as well in the near future. He's getting his testicles castrated shortly. I didn't really want to mention that on air with him listening. But and more recent news before we get into the show, Mike Chun, he's cancelled on this show as well. So I thought I might as well mention that at the end. That's not really an emotional part of it. But all I'm saying, it's been one hell of a ride, Kiwis. And to you, the Kiwis, thanks, mate. Cheers.
So is that a long-winded way of saying you're leaving?
Did that not come across?
What? Lee Hart, Matt Ward and Mania Stewart for the drive home. Radio Hauraki, the station for great New Zealanders.